Hey, it's BWADE. I'm going to walk through 4 of my favorite WNBA plays for Sunday's games with y'all. I'm going to explain to you the data, the research that I did that made me want to put my money on these picks. And at the end of the day, the goal is always to give you guys enough data and analysis so that you can make a decision as to whether you want to tail these picks or not. At the end of the day, though, it is still gambling, so always bet responsibly. Now, looking at the picks that I gave out for today, Saturday, not our best day. After hitting the previous day, we missed both slips. We only hit one. Courtney Williams hit for us. And then the game picks that I gave out, we went 2 and 3 on game picks. We had a couple tough breaks, but it's the way it goes sometimes. We play the long game. Over time, we are profitable. Sometimes we go through little slumps. We'll have a couple losing days. We bounce back, have a sweep. It's part of the game. You just got to stay the course, right? So over time, we are profitable. I do this for a living. I wouldn't be doing it for a living if we weren't profitable. And I have cut prices for VIP to $25 for the rest of summer. So if you guys want to get in, it's $25 a week. And if you sign up using code WNBA, you're going to get 80% off of that, which means you pay $5 for a week of picks. You'll get all these picks sent to you for the next week. All of our game picks and additional DFS picks as well. And then the other way to get in VIP is just sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video. Sleeper, Parlay Play, or even any of the apps below in the description. All you have to do is use my promo code, make a deposit, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram, and I will hook you up with the free week of VIP. Also, I do an autographed jersey giveaway every single month on this channel. It's just a small way for me to say thank you to you guys. This month we're doing a signed Jefferson jersey. All you have to do to be entered is subscribe to this channel, drop a comment, and like this video. You do those 3 things, you'll be entered into the raffle to win that jersey at the end of the month. It's going to be the 9th jersey that I give away, and I'm excited for this one. It's a pretty cool jersey. So make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out with Sabrina Ionescu to go over 4.5 rebounds. She has been a dog on the boards these last few games, but especially when we look at her home games, right? Her overall average is 4.6, and it jumps to 5.7 rebounds per game at home. She's only missed it twice this season, and both games were blowouts. They won by 48, and they won by 19. Both those games were blowouts. She didn't play much, and other than those 2 games, she's just been crushing the boards. Her last 5 games at home, she's had at least 6 rebounds in each of them. Really, that's the play here when we look at it. And then when we look at head-to-head, she's only played them once this year at home, right? She played them once at home, once on the road. At home, she had 7 rebounds against them. On the road, she had 4. So we're at home again. I love her to get at least 5 rebounds in this matchup. As you can see, these 2 games where she missed it out of the last 8, they were both road games. So I'm taking Ionescu over 4.5, and then Caitlin Clark to get us at least 9 assists. So she's only missed this 3 times this year. And again, 2 of those games were blowouts. We look at this one, they lost by 19, and this one they won by 17. And you can see her minutes were down. I mean, even this game that they blew out Atlanta in her last game, she only played 26 minutes in that game, and she still got 9 assists in those 26 minutes. She's going up against a Dallas team that gives up the most assists in the league. I like her to get at least 9 assists here. Her shooting hasn't been great since coming back from injury. I think she gets back on track in this game, honestly, but I thought this was the safer pick, taking assists, because whether her shot's on or whether it's off, her passing's pretty much always on, and so I'm going with Caitlin Clark over 8.5 assists. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting just about 3.5x for this on Parlay Play. Love this app, been using it 5 or 6 weeks now. They have a ton of different stat categories for each player that you can take. They have great payouts. As you can see, we're getting almost 3.5x for this. They have great promos, probably 4 or 5 WNBA and 4 or 5 MLB picks every day that are discounted. And when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you $5 for free. There's no deposit required for that. You just use code BWADE. They give you $5 to play with. Try it out, see if you like the app, and then if you do decide to make a deposit, they're going to double that up to $100 as well. So ideally you get a $105 sign up bonus, and it's literally as easy as you can just withdraw $100 from a different app, Sign up on Parlay, play it with code BWADE, throw 100 on there, they double it, and now you have an extra $100 to play with. And when you send me a screenshot on Instagram, I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP as well. So it's a win-win. Tap in, start winning with us, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. Let's get into these next two picks. So I'm taking Kelsey Plum to get us at least 2 3-pointers, and there's a couple points here, but the main one is that at home she shoots the lights out. You see, she's getting 2.5 3-pointers per game overall. At home, she's hitting 3.25, and she's gotten at least 2 threes in every single home game this season. She's averaging 8.5, 8.8 attempts, and 37% from the field. I love this play. Now, it does have a bit of a decreased payout because she hits it so frequently, especially at home, but I'm locking this in. And then when you look at her against Connecticut, and this is last year when Connecticut had a much better defense, she still hit this every game against them. So, love this play. Again, it does have a bit of a decreased payout, but this is probably my favorite pick for the night. And then I'm also taking Tina Charles over 15.5 points. She's going up against the Sparks team that gives up the second most points in the W. When you look at her, and this was against them last year, but still, she dropped at least 20 points against them every game last year. And then when we look at her against teams that are in the bottom 5, going all the way back to last season, the only game she's missed it was this last one against the Aces, and it's because they were losing by 18. She actually had 10 points at halftime. I took her that game over 14.5, and the second half she barely played because she's a little bit older. In a blowout, there's no need to keep her out on the floor, and so she ended up going under. But as long as this game stays competitive, I love her to drop at least 16 points on the Sparks. I just don't see a way that they hold her down. They don't have the front court presence. So locking down Tina Charles over 15.5 as she has done against pretty much every single bottom 5 team in the league over the last year and a half. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.6x for this on Sleeper. You use Sleeper every day. It's probably the easiest to use and most robust app. They have tons of different sports on there, a bunch of stat categories, give us anywhere from 3 to 5 promos every single day, and they have a great sign-up bonus. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you a $100 deposit match and a free pick as well. It's free money, guys. Jump on there, get the free pick, get the free money, and then send me a screenshot, get the free week of VIP as well. It's a win-win. There's no downside to having these additional apps. There is only upside with the sign-up bonus, the promos you're going to have access to, and the free picks I'm going to give you. So jump on Sleeper, try it out. You won't regret it. And then you can always just sign up using code WNBA, 80% off. You'll pay $5 for a week. You're not going to regret it. Give it a shot. And then also don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed Justin Jefferson jersey. I appreciate you guys. Let's end the weekend with a bang and let's get some fucking bread.